Hey friend, I felt inspired to share with you while I was in the kitchen making my lunch. Um, as we're in the Christmas season, holiday season, um, we're going to be, most of us, enjoy time, meals with other people, family, friends, whoever it may be, even if we just have one. Um, we may, speaking, from myself, have food sensitivities or food issues that you may not feel comfortable actually speaking up. And that's why I wanted to jump on today, because this is your permission that you didn't actually need to ask ingredients, to ask what's in things, to request what is good for you, or alternatively, to if you have to bring something, if it's like a potluck meal, make something that you know you can have. That's what I'm leaning into this year. We have one family event that we're going to, and I already know there's a lot that I'm not going to be able to eat. So I am planning a meal I'm planning a side to bring that I know if this is the only thing I can have, I'll be fulfilled. So one example is, and I'm not knocking this brand whatsoever, I'm just using it as an example. So I found these, and when I was doing my grocery order online, I thought, let's give them a try. I looked at the ingredients online, made sure that from what I could see, I love making bowls for lunch, so that's what's happening in the background. So I looked at the ingredients, again, what I could see online, and thought, let's give it a try. Let's see. So when I got home last night and started reading the actual ingredients on the bag, so vegetable chips, which are made of potato flour, totally fine for me. Potato starch, dehydrated spinach, totally fine. Tomato paste, salt, cane sugar. I love that it's cane sugar. Potassium chloride, beetroot powder, turmeric. I have turmeric every single morning in my tea. It's a hot water tea. I put a drop of turmeric oil, essential oil. I have that every single day. And then it's got some not so good canola oil, sunflower oil. So they don't actually say what oil. It says canola oil and or safflower oil and or sunflower oil, and then sea salt. So something that I thought was going to be a good snack, unfortunately, is not. And as you can see, they're open, so I tried them, and yeah, the tomato paste ingredient just does not work. So the reason I bought them was because I love chips. I love the crunch, and I thought, what the heck, let's give them a try. Sadly, I've wasted so much time and money trying different things. Some taste like crap. So I'm going to have to figure out how to do this at home for myself, and that's totally cool. So what I wanted to share with you is that, first of all, ask ingredients. Don't feel afraid to. If you know that you have something going on for your health, honor that. I didn't for many years. I honestly didn't. I just put myself, well, I don't want to be a bother. I don't want to be a burden. The only person you're being a burden to is your own health. So don't be afraid to speak up. In that, I love, so being gluten, wheat intolerant, I signed myself up, went to a workshop to learn how to make sourdough bread, and it now happens every single week at our house, multiple loaves. It is awesome. I also have, just a moment, bud. I was going to keep it paused while I was cutting and preparing the rest of what's going in my bowl, but I thought, nah, why not talk about that too? So I'm making a bowl with everything that my tummy likes. And the whole point behind what I'm sharing is, don't be afraid to stand up. It's not even so much standing up, it's just speaking up about what you might need or what your energy might need, or yeah, if it doesn't feel right, there's a reason. So I am using some leftover roast beef, and I already have some quinoa cooked that I cooked the other day. I'm cooking up some sweet potato because at this time of year my body really likes warm things. I tried to do just a quinoa bowl the other day, cold. No, my body needs the warmth, which is totally fine. And then I'll mix it all together. My husband made up a dressing last night. We had some rice, so I'm going to use that. I've also got our homemade goat cheese. Again, keeping in mind, if you know something is going to affect your own digestive system and how you feel, don't do it. Don't do it. So we now make our own goat cheese because both my husband and I are sensitive to cow's dairy. And unfortunately, in a lot of, pretty well all goat cheese we have found commercially sold contains cow milk. And it'll show as bacterial enzymes, I think it is. Something like that, yeah. So you need to know all these different words too, how they call things. It's not just going to say cow's milk or cow's dairy. It'll say bacterial cultures. That's what it is, bacterial cultures. So it'll say that. And that is cow's milk. And I had to learn through a lot of trial and error by eating the soft goat cheese or even the goat feta, eating it and thinking, why? My throat's getting scratchy. I feel, so the way cow's dairy comes out in my body when I have it is I get a scratchy throat. And I almost feel like, my body acts like I'm actually getting sick with a cold. So that's something to be conscious of that I have learned because I knew I wasn't sick. And especially, if you have something and then it happens soon after, it's like, what's going on, right? So I wanted to share that with you. A few things that I use for my digestive health. Terrazyme. So I use doTERRA supplements. Have been for over 7 years now, and I've healed my digestive system just simply by changing what I'm eating, listening to my body, supporting myself with real whole food supplements and things that my body recognizes. I use oils all the time. You guys have seen my oil rack. The other one is the PB Assist, which is a probiotic. And what I really like about these ones is they're encapsulated. So when you take it, it goes down through your stomach. The first capsule dissolves, and then it goes down into your intestines. So it's getting where it needs, the good bacteria where it needs to be. So that's really awesome. I also have, there's Digestive Blends soft gels, which these have the digestive Digest Zen blend in them, which is peppermint, coriander, ginger, caraway, cardamom, fennel, and star anise. These are really great for the digestive system. I just realized I have one more. For anyone that may experience IBS symptoms, they're not fun. There's also peppermint soft gels. You could use the empty veggie capsules and put a couple drops of peppermint in it. That's another way to support yourself. And then the other thing that I use, I also use for food sensitivity, stuff like that, is Tri-Use, which is our seasonal blend of soft gels, which has lemon, lavender, and peppermint in it. And when those three kind of gel together, they're great for things like that. So anyway, I wanted to share because moving into this season, right? Not everyone. I personally don't have a lot of sugar, chocolate, because I can't. I feel like crap. So I'm honoring that for me and really leaning into how things affect my body. I don't need to have certain things that I had before because it's more valuable to me to feel good and feel better. So that's the gist of that. And I just wanted to share. So if you have any food events you're going to, don't feel bad to ask ingredients. Don't feel bad to ask, what is this? And if you're not 100% confident that your body may not like it, don't feel bad to say no.